All right, once again, welcome in. Kelsey Keegs here, okay? Listen,
Hello.
I know there's been a lot of speculation. I'm bringing you in as a fan, somebody who myself enjoyed Taylor Swift, possibly went to a concert, had sweet tickets, no big deal, but little concerned in terms of the behavior, dropping F-bombs on TV, you meet the parents, you're cursing in a couple of minutes, binge eating chicken fingers. This is a behavior that we're going to get into. I have a whole slideshow of this behavior. I'd like to see where you kind of defend this. First off, the cursing on TV. How can you possibly defend that? There are kids watching around you.
Okay, first off, healthy debate. Is you calling me Kelsey Keegs instead of Kelly Keegs some kind of tactic for you? Like, are you trying to neg me off the top?
How did I say it wrong? Kelsey Keegs?
You're calling me Kelsey Keegs when you know my name is Kelly Keegs.
It's just an accent.
Is that
Kelsey? Kelly? How do you say it? Help me.
It's Kelly Keegs. Healthy debate. Just don't. You know, I see what you're doing here, and I recognize. I just want you to know that I recognize that.
All right.
Healthy debate. Talking about Taylor Swift cursing at a football game. Listen. Everybody gets excited at a football game. She's not on the camera. She's not mic'd up. She's not the one out here setting an example for children while drinking in a suite at a football game with the guy that she's hooking up with down on the field. I don't think that it's her responsibility at all to think of the children in that moment. Healthy debate.
All right, healthy debate. We're going to roll through some stuff here that maybe will change your mind. So cursing obviously has negative effects. Jetsky, you want to go to Exhibit 1?
Full screen.
Okay, a BYU study. Hearing profanity may lead to more aggressive acts. Floor is yours.
Okay. Healthy debate. Hearing profanity and being unprepared to hear such profanity, I think does, in fact, make you more aggressive. But if you are prepared and if you have a conversation with your parents and you understand that maybe those words aren't always to be used in certain situations, it very much depends on the situation that you're using the word in for it to make sense, for it to be acceptable. I think a football game is acceptable. Healthy debate.
Okay. Now these aggressive acts, Exhibit 2. This was you over the summer at Taylor's concert. True or false? Okay, that's a curse. Is that what goes on at these shows? This is unedited footage from your Instagram and TikTok. You see a little talk in the bottom. You curse, you do violence.
Yes.
Exhibit 1, very clear.
That's a great exhibit. Healthy debate. I think that that the fire burning and all that actually happened in the parking lot after the concert, which I think says a little bit more to MetLife Stadium than it does actually to Taylor Swift and her fans. I do think that there were some rambunctious people afterwards who just wanted to make it look bad. It's all a part of the ploy to bring Taylor Swift down, to bring down the Swifties, to bring all these people down. And I think that you're participating in that as well right now, Rico. Healthy debate.
All right, fair enough. Well, actually, these are her fans. Violence, this is what leads. These are fans outside of her concert. Fighting, hair pulling.
Sweetheart. First of all, my hair is this length.
Is this what you guys do? Just fist fights? All right, Jetsky, you're gonna get weapons. Let's show the next ones. A sword.
Okay.
Okay, a sword.
Yes. Here's the thing, though. Healthy debate. I think that you understand more than anybody that if there's bad blood with somebody, the claws come out, the swords come out, the weapons come out. You need to defend yourself in a situation where there is bad blood, and Taylor is doing exactly that. And I actually think that she's exhibiting a bit of strength here. Stand up for yourself as a woman, as a person, anybody. That if you feel strongly about something, you need to stand up for yourself. And if you have to bring out a knife to intimidate your haters, then you got to do that. Healthy debate.
Fair enough. What about making like an army? Having people follow you and build armies. I have have never done that on the internet. How can you possibly defend this?
Listen, I understand, and I do want to say, healthy debate, that you're lying right now about galvanizing fans on the internet and using them to your advantage. I do believe that Taylor Swift does do that. I am one of those proud fans to do that, and I think that you also kind of are, and I know that you're pretending like you're not for the sake of this argument, but healthy debate, I think that you're lying.
All right, fair enough. Healthy debate. Again, this is all from cursing. She does now, this violence will translate to her, we know her as a great actress as well, right? Have you seen her in a movie?
Wow.
Just loves shooting people.
What's this
This is all from cursing. I don't know. I don't watch her stuff. You're a fan. Is she not in the movie?
Okay.
Is that her?
Here's the thing. Healthy debate.
Called Goodfellas, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Healthy debate. I'm gonna have to go ahead and see the undoctored footage of this to really tell that it is in fact Taylor Swift. But it also brings the question up: what did this guy do? What's happening here? Why does she need to come up on top of him with a knife or a gun in his face? Does she need to defend herself? Was he attacking her to begin with? Did she just wrestle that gun out of his hand moments ago? Is this her defending herself? In which case, I absolutely back up Taylor Swift. She must defend herself in any situation that she feels necessary. Healthy debate.
All right, now she hasn't denied the cursing. If you want to get to the next one as well. You can read these quotes for the people, the blind Mike who's watching, maybe he doesn't know. People are going to judge you anyway, so you might as well swear like a sailor. Blank you blanking blank, Taylor Swift. And the biggest mistake I made was staying in school. Drop out. These are messages to kids. Wow. You call her an icon, a leader. Like, these are horrific messages. And she's not denying it. These are all real quotes.
They look like real quotes, especially the "fuck you, you fucking fuck." That doesn't sound. That doesn't sound.
Kid show. This is where it starts.
Okay.
What's next?
Okay, you're right.
This is the PG healthy debate here. We cannot have swearing on this program.
Thank you,
Phil.
Phil.
Oh, is that Phil?
It's
Phil,
Phil.
I'm so sorry. My apologies go directly to you, Phil, and you only.
Thank you.
I will say it's tough to look at these quotes and think, wow, she really she curses when she wants to curse. She does what she wants to do, and she's encouraging the children. I think that telling people to drop out or to stay in school, drop out of school, whatever you want to do. Whatever your path is right for you is what's right for you. Taylor Swift didn't go to college. I don't know what the end of her high school degree was about to be. So why is she this beacon of hope for children in school? Never once has she been like, kids have to go to school and this is what's going on. Like, I don't think that we need to look for Taylor when it comes to education. She's an educated woman all on her own. She did it her own way. I think kids can educate themselves at school any way that they want to. And back to the cursing, listen, she is not your princess. She is not the person that you need to look up to mold your life after. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And Taylor Swift is telling us that we can do that. Healthy debate.
Now, healthy debate. Is she potentially trying to get into this relationship because she's an out-of-work singer and the NFL has good health insurance?
I think.
And I guess it leads to the next one. Does she want to only be in this relationship because sweets mean unlimited booze? This is a lot of drinking. You, as a drinker yourself, waking up at 4 o'clock yesterday to just catch kickoff, is this where it's going? Again, this is, remind you, cursing leads to violence, leads to drinking, leads to mosh pits, leads to drinking.
I side fully with Taylor Swift on this situation, healthy debate. I think that the only reason to go to a sporting event is to end up in a suite with free booze. I think that is the draw, especially for someone like her who may be a fan, but I don't know how much of a fan she really is of sports. So let her drink all of her drinks. And yes, she loves a drink. She is always talking about how much she loves drinks. She's always talking about, walking around the city with a cup of wine, like whatever she wants to do, she's doing it. And I am on her side about that. Healthy debate. I see nothing wrong with this.
So she's a modern day bottle thought, as we call it in Vegas. Like, you have a bottle, here the girls come, they don't want to talk to you. Okay, it's fine. Drinking leads to smoking. Very simple. You're not even denying that. That's not doctored. Right. And then again, you talk about dropping out of school.
Wait a minute. Healthy debate. Is there a cigarette in that photo or is it just a lighter?
No, I think there's much harder drugs. Again, we don't want to get FCC. This is, by the way, the FCC fine is up to $2,000 and a year in jail.
Healthy debate. Do you think or you know? Are you accusing Taylor of promoting use of hard drugs?
I'm just saying, a little friend of mine in Jersey, Jackie April Jr., he was just dealing little amounts of weed, and the next thing you know, he's dealing hard drugs in the Booten projects. I am, again, as a fan, trying to warn you, cursing is where we're going to lead to this. Okay. Whitney Houston, best singer of all time, ruined her career via crack.
So you're saying that the gateway to hard drugs is a lighter?
It's also cursing, which we started. Again, you talk about leaving college. This is the footage, you've seen it, of her leaving the stadium last night. Now pay attention real close. This is her message to the fans.
Drop out of school.
This is to kids? To kids watching. This is a school night. It is Yom Kippur. Shout out to all the Jewish people watching. I don't know if it's a good holiday or a bad holiday, but happy Yom Kippur or sad Yom Kippur. Either way, I do know it's Yom Kippur. But kids had off school today, but now they think they don't have to go back. Tuesday, tonight is a school night. What do we say about that?
Again, I'm not so sure the legitimacy of those clips. I don't even think that it was in the correct tone of her voice. I think if I were to hear Taylor say, drop out of school, I would know that it's her saying it's drop out of school. And listening to that and having listened to hours and hours of Taylor Swift before, I can confidently say that those are not her words, that is not her voice, and that is either AI generated or it's somebody doing a voiceover healthy debate.
All right, potentially. This is one of my guys potentially doing good work. Shout out Rico Ride at 3. Good job. Can we get the car picture as well? I don't see a seatbelt. Cursing, violence, mosh pit, smoking, crack. No seatbelts.
Healthy debate. This is Travis Kelce's car, and it is kind of an older car. It's some sort of, it's a souped up something convertible, clearly probably like a 70s, 80s type car. A lot of those cars don't have seatbelts. So, healthy debate, do you think that Travis Kelce is actually endangering Taylor Swift by taking her away from all of her security, putting her into this convertible that has no seatbelts, and driving her around Kansas City without a care in the world, open for all to see and mock and endanger her, really?
No, I think he's actually saving a life, because if she got behind a wheel boozed up like that, she'd be pulled over in 3 seconds. And this is the last one, maybe again, and we don't want to get political, but pro-global warming here. She just wants winter all the time. What's going on? It's the last one.
I understand. I understand how this looks, and I know that my girl Taylor does not want winter all the time because she is a fan of the fall. She loves the fall. She likes to watch the leaves changing. She is someone who appreciates foliage. She's written 2 albums about it, basically, and I just know for a fact that she is not a fan of global warming. She wishes it were fall. She likes the winter. She's okay with all that.
All right, again, I'm just, as a fan, this is where it starts. This is the slippery slope. We've seen it with many actresses. All right, get into the second quarter. If you want to call in to Kelsey, Keegs, we'll take the calls. Load up 4 right now.
Yeah, nobody called about Taylor Swift. Do you want me to,
All right, so then.
I have calls lined up for everything else other than
all right,
Taylor Swift.
That's great.
Goes to show you, maybe the #1 debate show on the whole internet, nobody cares about Taylor Swift.
Nobody cares about Taylor Swift.
Say we're talking about Mariah Carey, Rebecca Black, Celine
I have
Dion.
one.
You have one?
I have one.
One through. I mean, your
Okay.
girl is just tanking the ratings.
Listen, people are sick of talking about this. I'm with them.
We got Niles from
They
Denver.
haven't seen this stuff.
Okay, that's true.
Go ahead. You're on with Kelsey Keegs.
All right, hey, Rico and Kelsey, I got a twofer. Number one is that Taylor Swift probably could have done a better coaching job yesterday than Matt Eberflus' healthy debate. And number two, healthy debate, the Pimp a Butterfly was robbed of winning album of the year at the Grammys in 2016. Healthy debate.
Who was robbed?
Kendrick Lamar, to Pimp a Butterfly.
Kendrick Lamar. Yeah. I mean, you're just robbing people at Grammys. The floor is yours. We'll end on that.
Listen, as far as the Grammys are concerned, take it up with the Academy, okay? That's not Taylor Swift's fault. So she puts out banger after banger. I'm sorry that she is a lyrical genius, a musical mastermind, and she continues to stack up Grammys, so much so that she barely has room on her shelf. That's not anybody's fault. The first thing was something about the coaching.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's on you. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
good showing. Listen, again, I came in as a fan, worried about you. You know, it's good showing. We'll let you out. As I am a gentleman, I opened the door.
Thank you.
Kelly,
Please don't try to pick up any crack rocks.
Rico, before Kelly goes,
girl, yeah, go ahead.
the chat wants to know, did Taylor Swift's dad buy her first album being gold?
Did Taylor Swift's dad buy the album being gold, her first album?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're
It's like,
talking
did he buy it basically enough times for it to be gold? But you have to buy it 500,000 times.
Yes,
Oh,
the
people are
chat said
saying
that.
like her dad is rich. I don't
Yeah.
think her dad is rich. I don't think her dad is
This
rich
is what I'm
like
working with on the back. It's fine. Again, please get home safely.
Thank
No
you.
crack rocks
Thank
on the way out. Thank
I'll
you.
see myself out.
Yeah, all right. Thank
That
you
was
very
in the
much.
chat.
It was a good show. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Be safe. All right. I thought that was good. Nobody cares about Taylor Swift. I think I won. None of that stuff was doctored. Phil, does any of that stuff look doctored?
Phil, was it doctored?
Doctored?
My bad. I'm watching a clip.
No, I'll respond for Phil because I was the one who did put it together. And
Yeah, exactly.
none of it was
It's all
doctored.
true.
All reliable
It's all
sources,
true,
all
folks.
MLA formatting. It was very scholarly.
It's all true. All right. I know we held you up for a little bit with that. We had some fun with that one. It's good to get somebody in there bouncing around. Let's go halftime, and then we're going to load the back end.
Awesome.